got some packages. Of course, you already know what's inside. Yes! I'm always running out of power. Hopefully, these little guys will cure that problem. And if they work off of AC power, I'm going to modify them. They're going to be USB. So I don't have any outlets in here. Well, I do, but they're all full. Overkill in the box. So let's see. One of these is for this camera, and one is for you. This camera. So I don't know which one's which. I'll figure it out. Just look at the adapter. Okay, this one is for that one. So I can demonstrate. Yay! Figure 8 cord, wall wart, blah blah blah, for 3 amps, and then the adapter for the battery. So it looks like the same thing. It's got the same notch. It's got the same pads. It's got the same width. Same height, same length. So in theory, it should work. Doesn't mean anything, though. So this one is the SL3. So this was my primary camera at one time. But this one, nobody has the time to play with Magic Lantern on this one. So I gotta watch out for it all the time. So when it gets to 30 minutes, I gotta reset it. Where this one has Magic Lantern in it, and it just automatically switches. I mean, keeps recording. So this little guy should just fit right in there, I think. Okay. We'll get some power. Power up. Or I gotta close the door on this one. I think I gotta close the door. I think there's a little donger in there. Yep. So it does power. So I think on these things you got to sort of like mod the door a little bit. So we can do that. That's easy. That's an easy task. Looks like there's a little plate on here. I think it's for a spare card. So we can take that out. It's actually part of the latch, okay. So what I can do is put two back in and snip the corner off. I guess I don't even have to do that. I'll just snip the body of the camera off. Because I'll never resell these things, so it doesn't really matter what I do to them. Because these things are antique by today's standards, especially the one that I do all my main recording on. It's the T4i. I think the last time I read, not too long ago, all these, I don't think Canon's even making DSLRs anymore because everybody's kind of moved away from them. So we're going to go snippy snip. That comes out, well, yeah, it does. Well, how about that? I don't even have to do that. That's cool. I didn't even see that. It was like, it was almost built for that. So there. Now I got permanent power. All the time. So that's cool as hell. So now I don't have to worry about looking after the batteries. The only thing I got to look out for this one is to make sure I look up within 30 minutes to make sure I reset the cord. So I think this one is your standard 5.5 by 2.1. So I got them. So what I'll plan on doing is I'll make a USB cord and I'll put a boost converter on there to go from 5 to 8 volts. And I got 5 amp boost converter, so that's not a problem. And then I can run them on USB or power bank and all that other good stuff. So that's that one. And this one is for that one. So this one's got the same cord. So this one's 7.4 volts at 2 amps. So that's easy to do on that one too. So we'll take a look at the little adapter here. Make sure that this one's the same. That's the same all dimensions. And then this one, unfortunately, doesn't have a quick disconnect, but this one plugs into the side. And I would assume that this one has a spot, just like the other one, a little rubber donger to keep the power alive. So this one is for you. And this one I'll probably chop the cord and make a USB connector with a boost converter, so this one can have unlimited power, because this one, since it's over here and I'm working here, you're out of my peripheral vision, so I don't see until I actually turn my head that it's blank, or if I'm lucky I see that the power might be getting in the yellow or the red. But I think a lot of the times I think the battery drains so fast that it doesn't have time to react with the battery binder there to tell you it's getting low. It might give you a couple of seconds in red, and bing, 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 and then it just goes boop. And then, depending on where it is in the recording, if it shuts off, I lose that segment. So it can be anywhere from 12 minutes or half an hour. So sometimes losing 12 minutes, not really that big of a deal, but when you lose a half hour of footage, that sucks. And I've had that happen a couple of times already, because you all know my channel. I don't have any problem making an hour or hour and a half long videos. Of course, hardly anybody watches them because, you know, most people have an attention span of a goldfish, so they just bip, 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 bip. And then they ask silly questions of where are you, or how was this done, and other stupid questions, because they didn't watch the video. So they didn't watch it. They skipped bits and bits and bits, bip, bip, bip. They just try to go find the money shot where I'm like, hey, it works, it's all done. And guess what? You missed the good parts because you don't watch. And that's the problem with a lot of YouTube now. And it's not just me, you know, with people not, you know, watching the entirety of the video. There's a lot of people that put out, you know, quality content, you know, whether it's 10 minutes or 5 minutes or half an hour or an hour or 2 hours, but nobody watches them because, you know, nobody has the time. So they just skip through and look for the highlights and try to build their own story and stuff like that. So it's a shame, but that's just the reality. But, you know, when Facebook and Twitter and TikTok and of course YouTube come up with YouTube Shorts, where, you know, a minute or less, that's all people have time for, and sometimes even a minute is too long for some people. So enough rambling on. I got forever power now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.